we get in position to watch Commanders and Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb back for Dallas after missing the last 3 with the high ankle sprain. And they get him involved right away. Tim, Dak to CeeDee. You see the Commanders' defensive backs collide here, and he's gone. He's going to saunter on in.
Listen, it's tough to stop CeeDee when you stay up, but when you run into each other, it doesn't make it any easier. He looks healthy, making an impact already on that offense.
And Brandon Aubrey, that easy swing from 61, he's got that in his bag. That's his 5th field goal of 60 or more, most by any kicker ever. Under a minute left in the first half. Jayden Daniels gets in. It's a 2015 game with 45 seconds left before the half. But the #1 offense in football can do a lot in that time. Dak for George Pickens. How about this catch?
Yeah, it's a great catch, and Pickens has been so explosive. Another guy, just a physical matchup problem for so many defensive backs.
And if you're not going to Lamb or Pickens, there's the big tight end Jake Ferguson for the score. Jerry Jones standing up, clapping. Cowboys up 27-15 at the half. Third quarter now. The rookie Shamar James in on Daniels. Ball comes loose. And that's not the biggest issue with this play. You see the quarterback grabbing at the back of his leg. It's a hamstring injury, MRI scheduled for Monday. So his injury-plagued sophomore season continues. Everything went right for him last year. Tough second season for Daniels. He would not return. Then Dak for Ferguson, his 6th touchdown catch of the year, tied for the NFL lead. They got Marcus Mariota, good backup, Tim, but he makes a mistake here, and Deron Bland, we know that this guy can make you pay.
Yeah, just, trying to create, still a lot of time in the football game left, but, Bland is there to pick it off, and then seems like every time he does, he runs it back.
Cowboys win big. Here's Dak on his wideout, CeeDee and George.
We've got multiple playmakers. Those are two dudes, and the other guys are as well. So that's my point, is like wherever the ball goes, I'm confident when it leaves my hand that it's going to be called and the play is going to be made after that if that guy has a chance. Now when those two guys get it, it can be very explosive.
Injuries are not the reason that we lost. Others may talk about who we did have and didn't have today, and I'm here to say it doesn't matter who you have or who is out when you don't give yourself a real chance at it. Dallas beat us, and we beat ourselves as well. And we're the ones that got ourselves into the hole. We're the same ones that got to dig ourselves out.
264, 3 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, 19 carries, $116, 1 touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, first game back, 5 catches, $110, touchdown, long 74. George Pickens, 4, 82, long 44. Jake Ferguson, 7 catches, 29 yards, 2 tubs. The Cowboys offense looked really good. Their defense looked a lot better because they played from behind and now they get to pin their ears back.
That's the key.
They got after. They had 4 sacks today. Kenneth Murray Jr. had 1. James had 1. Jadeveon Clowney had 1. I ain't gonna be messing his brother's name up. Ocho watching the Cowboys. As a matter of fact, guess where they're on the road next week in Denver.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not even gonna talk no trash. I'm not gonna talk no trash, but I know one thing. Pat Surtain II, he gonna have his hands full, depending on who he follows. Whether it be George Pickens or whether it be CeeDee Lamb, but I know he going to do a hell of a job. See, I'm not even gonna talk no trash. I ain't gonna talk no trash.
Hey, Dak, stay away from 2. That's all I'm saying.
Hey.
CD spends a lot of time in the slot. Yeah. He don't really go, so he'll probably deal with Pitt, probably stay on Pitt. But look, when you can run the ball like the Cowboys, it's hard. Javonte Williams getting 4, 5, 6, 7 yards to carry. So you got to single up.
You ain't got no choice.
Riley Moss, you gonna have to hey, bro. Bro, at some point in time, Ocho, I'm not gonna lie. At some point in time, you got to say, you know what? Every time somebody need a big throw, they throw it at me. I'm talking about at some point in time, you say, enough.
Yeah.
I'm like Reggie and Professor Clump. With Reggie, they get with what you call him? What's his name? What was Professor Clump? With Clump. Professor Clump. When he was on Reggie at the comedy club. And Reggie said, enough!
All them jokes, yeah.
Yes, Riley, at some point in time, you got to say enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got to make them pay.
Yes.
You got to make them pay. They want to come at me. They got to make them play. I remember Deron Bland, since we talking about the Cowboys, and they chose not to throw Trayvon Diggs' way, and they kept throwing over there the Bland, and he kept picking everything off like a booger.
Got another one.
Yeah, you got another one today. I mean, hey, the Cowboys look good. They look very
good.
Look so good.
They have looked good offensively. Right. Their problem has been defensively.
But when other teams when they're playing ahead, that's when the defense look good.
Yes, because you neutralize the threat of the run. If their problem is, Ocho, is that when the defense is bad and the offense, Dak, he turns it over, he gets a pick, or they fumble the ball. If you tell me that they're going to be able to play with a lead, or they're going to be able to be nip and tuck, you're going to have your hands full. Because they can run it with Javonte, and they got two guys that can go get it. And then that tight end, Dak trusts him.
Jake Ferguson.
He ain't got no great speed, but he got great hands.
Jake Ferguson is nice. And the funny thing about it too, when you see the Cowboys playing, chat, y'all stay with me. When you see the Cowboys playing the way they playing today, they can compete with anybody. They can compete with anybody.
Yes.
I'm talking about the Pack. I'm talking about the Chiefs. I'm talking about the Eagles. All those teams that are high scoring that can score 25, 30 points a game. The goddamn Cowboys can do that every single week. Every week. Hey, one thing I want you to tell Cowboys fans something. I tweeted something earlier today. I was talking about George Pickens, right? Obviously, George Pickens there. He's on a one-year deal, and obviously, look, they have to do something with Dak at the end of the season. Dak, his price point is gonna be too high. They're gonna have to restructure. CeeDee Lamb has already got his money, and I'm telling people it would be good for George Pickens to be able to go somewhere and get his money, which is well deserving based on the seasons he's having, being that all the other receivers have gotten their money, and everybody's about, Ocho, shut up. Pickens ain't going nowhere. He gonna stay here. Well, who's gonna take a discount? Because
here's the thing, Ocho. They're gonna have money under the cap for the simple fact they're gonna redo Dak's deal. Let's just say Dak's cap number is gonna be 74 million. He ain't playing on that number next year. So they'll probably give Dak another, say he has 2 years left on that deal. We'll add 4 years to it. We'll give him, we'll give him another 60 million. We'll give him 150 million, 200 million guaranteed, whatever the case may be. To get that cap number down, we get his cap number to 30. Now we can focus our attention on George Pickens.
Hold on. So if you're gonna focus your attention on George Pickens, right, and the cap is around 30, what you giving Pickens a year?
I'll give him somewhere between 32 and 35.
Okay, we talking business. I like where your mind at. I like where your mind. Hey, for me, honestly, based on what he can do, and what he showed you he can do, he showed it with the quarterback carousel with the Steelers. He showed what he can do in a consistent, competent offense with a good quarterback in Dak. Hey, give me 35, we can talk.
Because here's the thing. He knows he has a quarterback that can get him the ball. He knows if they double CD, he's getting one-on-one coverage. Dak's gonna look for it. Dak's gonna give him every opportunity to
and he making every last one.
And he's making every last play. Now the only problem, and the people say, well, Shannon, the Bengals were able to keep T. The difference between George Pickens and T. Higgins, the Bengals drafted T. T had been there for 3-4 years. George Pickens is right now as a rental. Now you can buy rental cars. You can go to Hertz and they had the Mustangs that you can buy. You can buy a rental car from Avis. You can buy it.
Hey, but this is the problem I don't like, huh? You understand Jerry Jones. You understand how Jerry Jones conducts business.
He loves offense.
You understand how he's made all his stars wait, and he drug out the process when it comes time to pay players. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
But see, here's the thing. He has David Mugoleta. You know David Mugoleta. But hey, he said one negotiation doesn't represent another negotiation. George Pickens is going to want somewhere between 32 and 35 million. He don't give a damn who gives it to him.
Say it again.
Cowboys.
He said he don't give a damn what?
Who gives it to
I
him?
told y'all don't listen to me. Hey,
Ocho, it's just like anything. Ocho, you might like chopping the whole foods. But if they don't got it, I go to Trader Joe's. If they don't got it, I go to Smith's. If they don't got it, I go to Ralph's.
Hold on. The people trying to tell